Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Daisy. I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to make vegetable samosas. The filling I'm going to be using will be potato filling. So it's going to be quite simple, but there will be plenty of flavor in it. And for the pastry, which can be quite complicated to make, as most of you might know, usually you make a dough, then you roll it out, then you stack it all up one on top of the other, then you have to bake it or cook it and then separate it. It's really complicated. I will do that video one day, but if you're a beginner, it's really hard to get it right. I found out another easier way, so I'd like to share this with you. Okie dokie, so for the filling, obviously we need the potatoes. These are 3 medium potatoes which are peeled, boiled already and crushed. As you can see, I didn't mash it like you do for mashed potatoes. I've just crushed it so you have some textures to it. And then we'll need chopped onions, salt, garlic and ginger, chilies. I've used green chilies, you can use red one, doesn't matter really. And then for the spices, you will need cumin. This is fennel seed, and that's coriander seeds, turmeric and chili. And the herbs we'll use are mint, spring onions and coriander. So as you can see, these are all ready to go. Now for the pastry part of samosa, we're going to use a cup of multi-purpose white flour, so that's 250 ml cup. I've got about 50 ml of oil in here, vegetable oil, and about 300 ml of water. So let's get started. Okay guys, so I'm just going to crush these three spices together. I'll just grind it a bit roughly, not too fine. Okie dokie, let's do that. Here we go, all done. This is the cumin, the coriander and the fennel seed. Okay guys, let's just get started with the filling first. We'll cook this and then put it aside. Right, so I'm just heating a pan. Okay, let's add some oil to this. That's it. Here we go. The oil is hot now. I'm just going to put the onion. Ginger and garlic. I'm just going to put the spring onion in. I like to cook this a little bit. I like to sweat it before I put anything else. That's it. I'm just going to go in now with the spices. Turmeric, red chili powder, and all the spices we crushed earlier. Cook this a bit. I just want to add a little bit of water just to make sure the spices get cooked properly. Put the chili in. And now we're going to put the potatoes in. Let's have some salt in it. Mix everything together. I'm just going to add the coriander and mint in it. It's okay to add water because the potato will always absorb it. Looks good, smells nice. Let's set this aside. I'm working on the pastry. Done. Okay guys, now we come to the difficult part, the pastry part. Usually you will make a dough, then make several balls with it and then just roll it out, stack it on top of each other and cook it and separate it and cut it. Anyway, quite complicated, but this is not going to be like that. This is much easier. Well, let's get started on that. As I said, we've taken 1 cup of flour, that's 250 ml of cup. It's multi-purpose white flour. I'm just going to put a pinch of salt there. Now I'm just going to mix it and then add water to it. I'm going to mix it like we are making pancake, right? So it's got to have this consistency. shouldn't be any lumps in it, so I have to mix it properly. No lumps. Yeah, so what we're going to do now is add this oil in this, and then we're going to mix it. See, this is now a little bit thicker. Don't know if you can see that difference. There we go. Okay guys, so you need to get your pancake pan out. So it has to be really, really hot for this. Once we put the batter in, we have to put it on medium. Then when we flip it, we have to put it on deep. So start with really, really hot. Put a little bit of oil there, or the pan, so the batter doesn't stick to it. So as soon as we put the batter in, what I'm going to do is just rotate it so the batter goes everywhere in the pan. Okay, I think it's really hot now. So we're just going to put it in, start rotating. Put that in medium heat, let it cook. See, it's really stiff because it's cooked underneath. So we're just going to bring it to the edge and then flip it like that. There you go, done. You can turn it several times after that, just to make sure it's cooked. One more time. Okay guys, I think this is done. We're just going to prepare the samosas now. These are our crepe we've just prepared. This away. This is dry flour. We're trying to make something like a glue with it. So just mix it up. Okay. That's our glue ready. Cut the edges. So long rectangular shape like that, just fold it here, turn it again, there you go. Got a cone, just hold it like that, put some filling in it, right, it's filling in there, and just put some glue we made with flour here. And fold it. There you go. Got a rectangle samosa. Put this away. Another one. Okay, so what we do, we just go like that. Like that. Got the cone. Just put some filling in. Put the glue and then seal it. Got the samosa. Going to heat up some oil in a pan to fry. This is the easy part. So samosas are nearly ready. I'm just going to take them out of the oil now. Here we go guys, the samosas are ready and they're quite crunchy. They're really nice and crunchy. I'm just going to taste them now, so I will have to leave you here. I hope you did like this video.